Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a little tackle talk, and the tackle talk that I'm going to be doing in particular is going to be restoring and modifying old lures. A lot of times I'm out there walking the banks, I find a lot of lures in the rocks, trees, bushes, even picked a few out of the mud and dirt, like this one. This is the one we're restoring. I'll show you guys how I restore it. It used to be, I'm assuming like a silver, looks like almost a copper maybe, and a black top. So one I've restored in the past was really gnarly like that was this one. I cleaned it up, gave it a little paint job, gave it a little touch, like some bleeding minnow looks, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So what you're going to need here is some acid, and the acid I'm talking about here, this one's going to be citric acid. Lemmy Shine makes this. You put it in your dishwasher, so if you want to go take some of this stuff, you might have it under your sink already, I don't know. It works really well, removes tough hard water spots and film, but I found to remove dirt and rust off your old nasty lures that you have or find. So that works really well. I'm going to be putting in this one. The other stuff's another type of acid. It's really good for cleaning Coca-Cola. I've used it to clean rust and other things, and I got this one. Just found this one. It's not too bad. So the Coca-Cola should do the trick on it. I'm going to probably let this one sit for probably about an hour to 2 hours. And then this one, I'm going to let this one sit probably overnight because it's really nasty and it has some rust on it. And I want to make sure I can get all the rust off, and I'm going to clean it up. So you'll need the acids in here. I'm going to go ahead and mix this one up a little bit. I got just enough water in there to just cover the lure when I put it in. It's a chemical, it's a dry chemical, so just avoid touching it. It's a citric acid. It's not super harmful, but just remember it's a dry chemical acid, so be careful. Alright, that should be good. You know, it's probably like tablespoon and a teaspoon, something like that. So it's definitely more than a teaspoon. So get that in there. And kind of, doesn't have to all dissolve before I dump it in. So it'll dissolve as it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that one in. Alright. Get that one going. Let that start doing its magic. And a great way to tell if it's working or not, it's going to start bubbling. You'll see on the rusty spots, once the water sits still, you'll see little bubble spots coming off. The chemical reactions, it's eating all the dirt and the rust and stuff. The acid's doing its job. So that's a good indicator to tell if it's acidic enough or not. Coca-Cola. So I believe this one's a floating lure. You're going to want something to keep it down. Here I got some stainless steel welding wire. Just put that right in the little split ring right there on the lip. Pour this in. Doesn't matter if it fizzes or not, just pour it right in. So, works really well. I've used it to clean rust off things before, nuts and bolts. I cleaned my chrome bumper on my pickup with it. I cleaned some other things. It's a great cleaner. Works really well. So, let's do that. Alright, let's let the bubbles sit out. Alright, it's all covered. So, I'm going to let this sit for about, like I said, 2 hours, hour and a half, whatever. We'll see how it does. I'll pick it up. We'll take a look. Okay. So that's going to be doing its thing. Those are going to be getting ready to go. And in the meantime, while you're doing that, what you can think about is a color scheme. That one, all the color's gone. So I got here some nail polish. Nail polish is awesome for fixing up old lures, spinners. Like here, I did a spinner for a little like a spinner blade, something like that. Colorado, I did a white. This one, the pearl white. I just dabbed it with a couple of spots of this and kind of gave a really cool color. So that's kind of neat. Sharpies are another one. You know, I like doing Sharpies. Here I did some Sharpie. This is all plain. I Sharpied the spots on it, Sharpied the gills and the stripes and everything. And then I added some red hooks on it. These are number 4s. Most of the time I'll use like a number 2. 2s and 4s are pretty common, and they work really well. So that's what I like with the Sharpie. A toothbrush, and then I'm going to use the toothbrush to clean and scrub any of the nasty that's still stuck on it. You know, don't reuse the toothbrush after you use it, obviously. Just, I got some toothbrush. Anyway, so enough of that. So when we cut out of here, we'll come back in and I'll get to the scrubbing and the paint job kind of stuff. Show you guys what I do there. Look at that. So I got a brand new to me, clean lure to go use. And I'm going to finish up and get the other one scrubbed and get the other one on a little paint job. Let's get going. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's been about 12 to 13 hours and I already got started on this. I had to scrub the lure. It came out pretty good. Scrubbed it, put it back in for about another 30-40 minutes. Scrubbed it back off. It's good to go. I already started with the coat first layer. It's the pearl white color that I picked out. And then I'm going to go with the silver and like a rainbow silver glitter. So the lure was like a chrome side, black top, had some red on bottom. So I'll put a little pinkish red color back on it, kind of be a little cool. And then when I go to attach the hooks, I'm going to use a #1 split ring on this one. It already has a big one on here. It looks like a number 4 or 5. And I'll just do #1s. #1s are pretty good using 10 to 15 pound test. A #1 split ring is okay. And I got some number 4 treble hook with a round bend. I'm going to put back on here and it'll get kind of cool looking. So I'm going to finish up with a paint job here, a little nail polish job, and I'll Sharpie in a few touch-ups. So I'll show you guys the finished product once I'm all done painting it and getting everything marked and cleared up how I like. Well, I finished it up. It's still a little wet, so I'm going to give it a 24-hour period to dry. So just keep that in mind when you do these. Just give it plenty of dry time. So I switched them over, put the big split ring on top, put the little ones on the bottom. It's kind of got a cool look to it. I like it. Shiny, it's black, got some colors on it. Now I just got to go catch a fish on it. So that's kind of how I like to restore some of these lures, give it a little custom paint job, something. I've done this before, fish just bite stuff. The colors do have a big deal sometimes. Hopefully this one's going to spark really nice, a lot of shad in the water this big. So the acids works great. Let Me Shine Coca-Cola, get all the dirt off, restore some. You know, I'll go give this one a try. It's like a brand new lure to me. Probably put a Sharpie, a little black spot on the side there. So that's how I do it. It's what I like to do when I'm out here doing this stuff, finding lures and all that. So thanks for watching, guys. Get out there on the water, have fun fishing.